Hey everyone, this is Isaac here, and welcome to Isaac Reviews 2024. This is going to be a pretty eventful year for movies, it seems. There's going to be a lot of sequels, adaptations, and original stories, but what do I talk about to start off this season of reviews? Well, if you didn't read the title of this video, I'll be talking about Night Swim. It looks like Universal, Blumhouse, and James Wan's Atomic Monster are starting another year off with a horror movie, this one being based on a short film of the same name. It's a pretty simple short where some teenage girl mysteriously disappears while in a swimming pool, but it works well enough for what it's going for. And with this almost 100-minute longer version of the original short, I didn't really expect a whole lot going into it. Its premise certainly had me intrigued, but otherwise I was just expecting it to be a pretty standard horror flick. And as it turns out, that was not the case, because this movie was actually really bad. It's about a former professional baseball player named Ray who moves into a new house with his family following his diagnosis of a degenerative illness. Turns out this house has a swimming pool in its backyard, which Ray plans to use for physical therapy while also providing a source of entertainment for the rest of his family. But this pool is actually haunted and is slowly possessing Ray, so his family has to try and stop it from doing any further damage. It's got all the standard horror movie tropes you've seen a million times before, and it does next to nothing to differentiate itself from its contemporaries. Just going off the top of my head, there's a family who moves into a new house that's actually haunted, a scene where the family pet gets murdered, someone does research on the history of the home and visits its previous owners, a lot of cheap jump scares, and of course, all the characters making the most negative IQ decisions imaginable. I'll admit, if there's one small point of praise I can give Night Swim, it's that the lead actors, Kerry Condon and Wyatt Russell, seem to be trying their best with what they have to work with. It's just too bad that their characters are bland as can be, and their kids are complete dumbasses. Seriously, forgettable teenage girl, your boyfriend obviously left the pool during your Marco Polo game. Open your damn eyes! And in terms of how this movie is presented, it's not much better in that regard either. Maybe there's like one or two cool looking underwater shots here and there, but the direction is lifeless, the music is forgettable, and the pacing is such a drag. I mean, the movie isn't even that long, clocking in at only 100 minutes, but there's times where it felt way longer than it needed to be, and it ends up making for a painfully boring experience from start to finish. Honestly, I can't think of much else to say regarding Night Swim, so sorry I started the season off with such a short video. It may not be one of the worst horror movies out there, but given how boring, tiresome, and formulaic everything about it is, it's no wonder why I'd strongly suggest avoiding it at all costs. If anything, just watch the short on YouTube. You'll be saving yourself an hour and 40 minutes of your time by doing so. 2 out of 10, talk about a great start to the year. Next time, I'll be talking about The Book of Clarence. This can go either way, really. It looks like it'll be either really fun or really stupid. I've been hearing good things about it though, so hopefully it can be the former. Anyways, thanks for watching this episode of Isaac Reviews 2024, subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!